Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent bringing you episode 37 of Let's Play Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition. So I've not played for a few days. This is the first episode of a new batch of 5. And we're here at Costantos. And we were going to learn some lore. So let's get right into it. How many times do I have to tell you? Keep quiet in here. This is a place of knowledge. Show me what books you have. Okay. So I'd like to read. I'm going to go through all of these. Worship in the Hand. You learn everything it has to offer. Was there another book you wanted to examine? Yes, Ancient Lore of Corellin Larethian. Ancient Lore of Sehanine Mumbo. Ancient Lore of Solanor Thelandira. Rock Eaters They Are Not. Ancient Lore of Cheverash. Ancient Lore of Labellus Enareth. Elemeth's Compendium. Oddly enough, a visiting elven warrior who sought this book recently accosted me. She took one of my remaining copies of this book as well as the book on Ecology of the Unicorn. Her rude and loud demeanor did not surprise me, as she did not bear the emblem of the Seldarine's hand. Anyways, here's the last copy. Ecology of the Unicorn. You're in luck, as this is a very popular book of late. Not long ago, a visiting elven warrior came and took one of my remaining copies of it, as well as a copy of Elemeth's Compendium. Yeah. Okay. Code of Training in the Seldarine's Hand. Hippogriff Riders of the Hand. Lore of the Blade Singers. Mythal Theory. And I'll come back later. Alright. So... Oh. Okay, we've actually put the bag of holding on the ground. Let's... go ahead and have you... Wait. You have the scroll case. So let's have you... pick it up. Pick up the bag of holding.
Ready.
Give the bag of holding back. And let's go ahead and get on with this and read some books. So, Lore of the Blade Singers by Macomb and Pryor. An elite group of elven fighter mages, the Blade Singers are dedicated to the defense of the elven nation, and many of them journey back to Faerun to help defend those elves who stayed behind or have yet to join the retreat. Blade Singers are terrifying weapons experts and spellcasters. On every meet, they are organized into small warrior lodges, each specializing in a different weapon. They are even more dedicated to the ancient ways and styles of dress than other silver elves. They often tattoo themselves with old runes and symbols, and their armor and weapons are all of great antiquity and beautiful craftsmanship. And Lithias, I believe, was a blade singer. So we don't want to mess with him. Then we've got Mythal Theory by Shend and Melka. Aside from the high mages, none are certain about the true nature of mythals, no matter how well-versed they are in the ancient elven lore of old or current debates on magical theory. Many agree that a mythal is alive and is a huge web of magical forces woven together by magic and the life forces of the casters. The mythal is believed to be sustained by the natural mechanisms within and around it, from the wind to the current of a brook or a temperature shift from the energy of sunlight. Given the ties to life in Faerun, mythals can hardly be common wizardry, no matter what may have been said in the past. The mythals and their magic are tied directly to the weave, the source of all Taurillian magic. Mythals. We may be encountering something like that going forward. I'm going to give her some books. And then we've got Worship in the Hand of the Seldarine by Dinani. Day in and day out, the Elves of the Hand work diligently to further the cause of the Alliance. Although dedicated to the work, they always remained devout to the elven gods. A shrine was created within Solanor Tower that would allow us all elves to offer simple worship with what spare moments were available. A beautiful flower garden can be found on one end of this level. With care, an elf would take a flower from the garden, approach the appropriate statue of the god they wish to pray to, place the flower in the statue's pond, and pray for however long they had. we've got Ancient Lore and Corellin Larethian by Master E.L. Boyd. As the lore goes, many great battles were fought between Corellin and Grumsh. As Corellin's blood flowed, it mingled with the tears Sehanine shed, and in this mixture of blood and tears, Corellin's children, the Seldarine, were born. Corellin embodies the highest values of that which is elven kind, from the gentle aspects of art and poetry to the harsher aspects of war and magic. He is venerated by all the fair folk except the drow. Vigilant over his creations, it is told that Corellin will wander the elven lands, observing his people and defending what is theirs. Okay, so it's an elvish god, or an elven god. Ancient lore on Solanor Thalandira by Master E.L. Boyd. Solanor Thalandira is an elven god of hunting, archery, and survival in wild and harsh places. The great archer's prowess with the bow is unmatched by any other power venerated in the realms. Solanor is concerned with the integrity of nature and the balance between exploitation and agriculture on one hand and fallow, wild terrains on the other. He instructs the fair folk in the art of hiding in and moving through natural foliage so as to not be detected, as well as the art of archery and hunting. Solanor is primarily revered by elven and half-elven rangers, hunters, woodsmen, and fighters. In particular, elven hunters appeal to him for better catches of game, and elven warriors trapped in hostile territory call on him for aid. So Solanor is the nature hunting god. Ancient lore and Sehanine Moonbow by Master E.L. Boyd. Sehanine Moonbow is the elven goddess of the moon, or more specifically, the full moon. She governs divinations, omens, and subtle magics and protects against madness. She watches over the dreams of the elves, keeping them from harm while in reverie and sending omens to protect them from future dangers. Sehanine watches over the passage of the elven spirits from the world, and she is protectress of the dead. Alternately called the wife and daughter of Corellin, Sehanine is the mightiest of the female powers in the elven pantheon. Identified with the mystic power of the moon, Sehanine's tears are said to have mingled with Corellin's blood and given life to the elven race. Neat. And, so the elves would have praised all these gods, so if I was an elf like Larzal, and I chose a deity, wouldn't you have to choose a pantheon of deities rather than just a single deity? Rock eaters they are not. Contrary to popular belief, our dwarven friends do not exist on a diet of rocks and dirt. I was recently invited to visit their wonderful stronghold, Dorn's Deep. In this architectural wonder, hidden away in one of the most beautiful forests in the north, I entered figuring to be covered in soot from some filthy underground mine unbefitting a high elf of my stature. Much to my surprise, my eyes were instead treated to amazing works of beauty and craftsmanship. Our dwarven friends proceeded to take me on a tour, pointing out each piece in thorough detail. I smiled, impressed that one of the lesser races had such talent in them to create such works. Of course, they paled in comparison to what our elven artisans can do, but this was not the time to point out their flaws. Of course. Typical elven hubris, right? And read the rest. We've got Code of Training in the Seldarine's Hand by Kaylessa. The code: death to all who oppose our cause, battle is the test above all, bring glory to the hand of the Seldarine. Every person under my tutelage will be instructed as follows. You will learn every aspect of each melee weapon I present to you. You will become familiar with the strengths and weaknesses of each weapon and learn how to utilize it effectively. You will also learn the ways of archery. Patience, discipline, and focus will be your guide. The promise will be your commitment to hitting any target no matter the difficulty. As a soldier serving the Seldarine's hand, you will conduct yourself in a proper manner befitting an elf at all times. Disobedience will not be tolerated. My oath. What these values represent is your commitment to the Seldarine's hand and yourself. The promise I make is to hone your skills, both physical and mental, to bring honor to our brothers and sisters. For the glory of the hand, Kaylessa. Okay, and we should probably make a note in real life or on the computer here of where like these characters are located if we have to find them again, because Kaylessa seems important and such. Ancient Lore on Shevarash by Master E.L. Boyd. Shevarash, who embodies the hatred the fair folk hold for the drow, is the elven god of vengeance and military crusades. He is venerated by the elves and half-elves who have suffered the loss of loved ones through violence, particularly those who burn with revenge against the drow, and by those who have sworn to destroy the Spider Queen and all their evil gods of the Dark Elves. Some elven theologians speculate that Shevarash serves to gather in the bitterness and hatred that has riven the elven race since the Crown Wars, thus keeping the contagious evil of the Spider Queen from spreading to the elven population at large. So a bit of a darker elven god. Ancient lore on Labilis Ennereth by Master E.L. Boyd. Labilis Ennereth is the elven god of longevity and time. At the creation of the fair folk, Labilis blessed the elves with long lifespans and decreed that their appearances would not be marked by the passage of time. The Life-Giver cooperates with Sehanin in overseeing the lifespan of elves and their growth from and beyond the mortal realms. He measures the lives of fair folks and decrees when they should be ended, allowing passage to Arvindor. As Lord of the Continuum, Labilis governs the orderly passage of time and guards against those who would alter the path of history. Labilis confers wisdoms and teachings on young and old alike, and although he is rarely invoked, the Life-Giver is often praised. The Life-Giver knows the future and past of every elf, fairy, or sylvan creature. Labilis is worshipped by sages, historians, philosophers, librarians, and all those who measure the changes wrought by the passing of years. Very cool, Labilis. I've never heard of him. D&D. Elmeth's Companion, we'll save that for last. Hippogriff Riders of the Hand. Stationed atop Shevarash Tower are the proud hippogriffs of the Seldarine's Hand. Along with their riders, these mounts serve primarily as scouts, but sometimes are used for missions requiring the utmost of speed. Both rider and mount are trained rigorously to work as a team. Upon hatching, hippogriffs are domesticated to be used as mounts. They are trained in what to eat, various combat routines involving aerial and ground attacks, and to respond to the commands of its rider. The riders are educated in the ways of grooming and caring for its mount, how to work effectively with this hippogriff, and also in the ways of aerial and ground combat. As a unit, they have proven excellent aerial support in our ground battles and are a proud member of the Seldarine. And here we have the two that an elven female took out recently. Elameth's Companion by Elameth. This is a technical book containing sketches of various magical artifacts. It details some of the plans and processes used by the elven enchanter Elameth and the dwarven smith Carador during the time of cooperation between the two races. We'll keep that one handy. Ecology of the Unicorn. Unicorns are herbivores living on tender leaves and grasses. Their only enemies are griffins and those creatures that destroy forests, in particular red dragons and orcs. Lifespan of unicorns has never been recorded, but is known to surpass 1,000 years. They are believed to maintain their youth until death is only weeks away. The secret to this longevity is the strong magical nature of the horn. Unicorn horns are miraculously sought after, since possession of one is a sovereign remedy against all poisons. We'll just throw them in the case. Should be fine. Alright, so that's all the books. Learn some cool stuff. Should probably note Costanthos's
right then.
Location too. Oh boy.
Right then.
I'm sorry if I get lost.
Easy as goblin pie.
It's just probably bound to happen. Oh, here's Laryl. And Gellereth. Huh. Gellereth. Blasted machine, I'll never get her fixed. Who are you? Gah, you waste my time with pointless chatter. My name is Gellereth. During the days when I was alive, I built and maintained this hunk of junk that used to be an astrolabe. You built the astrolabe? That I did. Laryl charged me with designing and building this machine. A device was needed by the wizards to help research the stars and moons. Now it's only good for collecting dust. How did you end up here when the hand fell? The last thing I remembered was defending the hand. While defending the hand was an arrow piercing my back. When I awoke, I found myself in this ghastly form. Now I spend my days trying to figure a way to fix this blasted machine. Perhaps Laryl has some insight? Have you spoken to him? All he does is rant about worthless dribble. I can't make any sense out of him. Quite different from the noble elven wizard he once was. Maybe I can make some sense out of them. Farewell. Laryl. You look scorched.
Free my people. Astrolabe. Worlds. Twirls.
We have finally found you. We need your help to use the Heartstone gem.
Free my people. Astrolabe. Worlds. Twirls.
I see we'll need to return at a later time. Farewell. Huh. That is not what I expected. Why'd I ask what's wrong with her? Can't you see she's broken? I can't power up until her missing pieces are replaced. What missing pieces? I have no time to talk of those mechanically ignorant. Find me a piece that fits or stay out of my way. I removed this piece from an undead shadow within the hand. It looks like it's part of that machine. Let me see. 35,000 experience. Well, send me to the abyss. You might be right. If you find any more pieces, let me know. Otherwise, check back with me after I've put the part in. Check back with you after you've put it together. Farewell. Oh? Okay. So let's get out of here. Castantos is here. Nobody important is here, right?
Easy as goblin pie.
Oh, do we really have to...
Here we go.
This was a dead end of sorts, tower? Huh. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go back to where we came then.
Aye.
Interesting. I'm gonna try my best to remember. So we don't have to alt-tab. Or I just don't want to alt-tab out of the game is the thing.
Easy as goblin pie.
It's gonna be complicated though. What goes up this way, I wonder? Huh.
Done.
Oh, hello. Oh, you all want to come out and play.
Watch me work. What is required will be done.
Grelash, you fight.
Yes.
You help here. Yeah. Let's go ahead and... summon some monsters right over there.
How may I serve you?
Rindle, this is a perfect place to pray. And we, Anne, shout out to Anne, a viewer of the series, figured out why Alton is going through many darts, and that is because
My ear.
he gets 3 attacks per round, which is unbelievable but true.
Your wash is full in your blood.
Grelash, hang in there. Prayer should be enough.
Your life is formless.
Take no prisoners!
Nice. Okay, so spiders were up here. And, oh, I can't explore with you.
Ready for action by your leave.
What was the point of that? Okay, there is something up here. Greylash picks up scroll teleport field, Hippogriff Riders of the Hand, and 30 gold pieces.
How can I help forward?
Okay.
What is required?
So this we can go ahead and put in the scroll case. Teleport field. The wizard instigates a teleportation effect that randomly teleports all enemies in the area for the duration of the spell. Teleport field is best used against multiple enemies, throwing them into disarray and allowing the wizard to concentrate on activating his defenses. That's very cool. throw it in the scroll case. Guess that's all we can do up here.
Not a problem.
Spiders. Let's see, we came from down here.
Easy as goblin pie.
Oh, did we go up? Oh no, we can't go up that way. It's been barricaded. So we must have done what Kaelessa wanted. We got rid of all the elven warriors. So let's go back and talk to Kaelessa. What's in here? I see you have returned, adventurers. Kaelessa, all your soldiers fought with great honor. Their suffering has ended and they rest now. 52,500 experience. I thank you for helping with one of my last tasks in the realm. Before I give you your reward, I would have you help me one last time. With my soldiers at rest, there's only one thing left for me to do, to join them. I would ask for the honor of dying in battle. Okay, everybody attack. Oh, she can probably win. Kaelessa just took 42 crushing damage from Grillash.
Ready.
Don't die, bro.
Easy as goblin pie.
Nice. Kaelessa's dead. Ooh. Piece of broken machinery, a ring, and a nice set of boots. Interesting. Boots of speed. These boots have been magically enhanced so that the wearer is able to travel at twice the normal speed. They are much prized by those whose profession involves traveling long distances. Sets movement rate to 13, base is 9. But it's only movement. You know what? They might be just right for Alton, I'm thinking. Get him out of trouble easier. This seems to be a broken piece of some elaborate machine. Can give that to Malticia to hold on to. And a ring. A gold ring with an inscription that says, "For the glory of the hand." Kaelessa's ring. This ring belonged to Kaelessa of the Seldarine's hand. Her prowess in archery only bested by her beauty, Kaelessa was devoted to honing the battle skills of any elf under her. If there were any heroes at the Battle of Seldarine's hand, Kaelessa was one of them. She was a shining example of courage in the face of all impending doom as she fearlessly led her people against orc and goblin hordes. Even after the fall of the hand, her commitment to battle and the people remained strong. Her last wish was to die in glorious battle. Hide in shadows plus 15%. A ranger or a cleric ranger? Stick that in the bag of holding, I guess. It's worth selling at some point. Okay, so that was that tower. We've been to this one?
Right then.
This is what I mean. It's going to be a little tricky. We should probably go in here and rest, though, with Saria. I don't remember what was up that way. Was it a tough fight, and that's why we didn't go up this way?
What would you have of?
Shake the bag. Potion of infravision. Quick save. No. Quick save and have everybody come up here again. This does not look familiar.
Not a problem.
Oh yeah, we were ambushed here, weren't we? As soon as I opened this door. Holy chaos deck. Alright. save.
Is that all? Ready.
I'm gonna come in here and get ambushed. Lero has decreed the dwarves are not to be trusted. Okay, we saw the elven officer. We will vote on the measure shortly. Hopefully we can...
I'm here.
Hopefully,
Easy as goblin.
let's try to run him in. And run out. Run, run. Oh man. Everybody come in here, get ready. You back up. Rindle. Oof. He got through.
I'm here. Is that all?
You need me? Yes.
The
Taste
battle
my
is joined.
There's tons of them in there.
Your command? Very well.
Oh, here they come. Wow, they're all hasted and stuff.
Ready.
We're just going to have to sit this out, Garrus.
I am needed.
I wonder if confusion would work on them. Probably not, being they're undead. Go ahead and summon some monsters up in there. Easy, all in,
I
easy.
shall not fail.
Ready for
Your life is forfeit.
I messed that up.
I'm here.
I stand ready.
I'm here.
Yes, I know you're there. Just chill out.
Deliver!
Gonna beat these guys up one by one, hopefully. Alright, so I'll peek in. Are there any left? Oh, there they are. Shoot. Oh, Larzal got himself in trouble.
You want a taste of this?
Speak your mind. Of course.
Ah, shoot. Garrus, stay out.
What is required?
Alright, let's come over here.
How can I help?
I'm here.
You guys work on that one. You continue to chill out. Greylash fight.
Your command? Gods grant me strength.
Let's go to work.
You want me?
Shadowed Elven Officer.
Yes.
Greylash fight. Here we go. Garrus is just watching this one. He's chilling.
Yes?
Ready for action.
Let's kill this officer. There we go. 1500 XP. No loot. And combat seems to be over. We're voting on Leryl's decree. Oh, the longbow.
Ready.
The decree to trust the dwarves or not. They were reenacting it in death. I would have liked to have seen more of that, but kind of jumped in there early, and it's all good, really. Longbow of action +2. This one has been enhanced with magical properties, giving it an air of perfection. Dex +1, Thakko +3, damage +2. That's only there because I'm fighting elves, but that could be her longbow. Doesn't she have a short bow of action? Oh, Messenger of Seth. Probably going to roll with that one, but it's only a +1, so I don't know.
How may I serve you?
Let's go ahead and heal Garrus. We got out of a tight pickle in that one.
Vita mortis cardio. Vita mortis cardio.
We should have really memorized more healing spells. We don't do a lot with these other spells, but hold person is always important. Well, I'm thinking of it. Well, no, if I change it now, it will remove
I'm here.
her spells. I don't want to do that. Is this another similar situation? Yep. It will charge from this point. Oh, he just keeps repeating it. Our forces lie in wait here. Interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and just shoot.
You want a taste of this?
What would you have of me?
Throw monsters in there. Nice. Alright, now everybody
Watch me go.
fight away.
Yes.
I think
What is required?
Relish should go ahead and berserk. Rage.
Speak your mind.
Ready.
You guys... I guess a prayer wouldn't be out of line. And... shooting them in the back. Lars, I'll go ahead and fight. Everybody go ahead and fight.
I'm here.
Take no prisoners!
Criticals being dished out.
Yes. Taste.
I'll wash me beard in your blood.
What is your command?
Rindle, go ahead and attack. One in the back. Nice.
I would be happy to.
No, don't do that. Just continue attacking one in the back.
Your command?
Lars, I'll fight that one. Garrus, fight that one. Grillesh, fight that one. Our front line is holding the front line and beating them back with rear support
What is required?
in a very satisfying way.
You want me?
Come then.
Ready.
You need me?
I'm here.
Oh, go run up on him. Oh, that might have been a bad move. What happened? Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Archers,
Ready and willing.
go ahead and arch,
I am needed.
and you throw a vitriolic sphere at it. Burning blood. Oh dear.
I suppose you want me to say something funny.
Go kill that shadowed elven wizard. Larzal,
At
go. Oh no.
Yes.
Archer, shoot.
I stand
You
ready.
shoot. Garrus, rush up and get that one. Nice vitriolic sphere, bro.
I'm I'm needing a healer.
Okay, somebody, Alton,
Ready?
I guess go ahead and... Do we have any other damage spells? Throw another vitriolic sphere at the archer.
That isn't. I fear I might not make it.
Alton's casting. Are they going to make it, though?
Ready.
You two attack the archer. Okay, there we go. That's better.
I'm here.
You just
Is
stay
that
back.
all?
Where's Maltisi and them?
I'd kill for a hot bath right about now.
Get that shadowed elven cleric. Oh dear.
I'll wash me beard in your blood. Done.
Your command?
Get your sword back. These are tricky little encounters, man. Tricky little encounters. A map with miniatures simulating a battle in some land.
Ready.
Yeah. They really get you with these encounters, man. Very fun. Very satisfying to play out. I mean, in the limited tactics I use. But the number one goal really is just to get the job done. And with this squad, I can get the job done. As soon as this goes well, I'll go ahead and quick save. I don't dare move. Set up some trap and somebody dies. Alright. Let's come in a little bit. Get a look at things. Map showing sea routes and islands near Evermeet. See what's on their tables. We've got a piece of broken machinery. Ice Lance, Stone Skin, Zio's Gem, and a Wakizashi. Luke's Resilient Sphere, Cloud Kill, 50 gold, and an Oil of Fiery Burning. Wow. Gems go to you. Ice Lance. It's just one he can't use, unfortunately. Luke's Resilient Sphere, apparently he can use. Cloud Kill, he can't. Stone Skin, he can. Nice. We're going to go ahead and learn these spells eventually. Arguably one of the best defensive spells ever. It truly is. The next 4 attacks plus 1 attack per 2 levels of the caster that strike the creature will simply bounce off with no effect. But it doesn't have a cumulative effect. Very nice. Cloud Kill, unfortunately, he can't use. But the Resilient Sphere, this spell encloses the target in a globe of shimmering force for the duration of the spell. The Resilient Sphere is completely immune to all damage. The only method of removing the sphere is by the use of Dispel Magic. Hence, the creature caught inside the globe is completely safe from all attacks, but at the same time is completely unable to affect the outside world. Hostile creatures can resist the spell with a successful save versus spell. 7 rounds. That's pretty good. We could put Garrus in one of those bubbles if he's in trouble or something like that. Oil of Fiery Burning. I guess give to you. That's going to act like a fireball. And as a matter of fact, don't we have Oils of Fiery Burning in your potion bag? We have 1. Let's go ahead and give that one to Maltisia as well. This only does 1d4 plus 1 go ahead and remove that. Let's give Alton, since he has the boots of speed on, he can go ahead and run in, throw a bomb, and run out. Let's go ahead and identify this. Morohanatsurgi. Morohanatsurugi. Morohanatsurugi, +3. This weapon originally belonged to a local Karator liege lord, Yodama Akira, who burned one of the villages under his protection to the ground on a perceived slight from the peasants. Though within Yodama's rights as liege lord, the act deeply shamed Yodama's daimyo, who commissioned Morohanatsurugi, the double-edged sword, as a result. Morohanatsurugi was given to Yodama to teach him a simple lesson: harming others should never be without consequence. Inflicts 1d8 +3 piercing damage on the wielder every hit. May only be removed with a remove curse spell. What? Yeah, that goes in the bag of holding, bro. And we don't think about that ever again. Until it's time to sell.
I'm here.
Alright, so another interesting encounter. I assume the top of this tower has the grand of these types of encounters. The last one. Let's go ahead and try to rest. Oh, while I'm thinking of it, let's go ahead and change our spells. We don't really... let's just look. Find traps, that's fine. Actually, her stuff is pretty much fine. Except maybe I can get a miscast magic in there. Or animate dead. Spell creates the lowest of the undead monsters, skeletons, or zombies, usually from the bones or bodies of dead humans, demi-humans, or humanoids. Spell causes these remains to become animated and obey the simple verbal commands of the caster. The undead remain animated until they are destroyed in combat or a turn. They cannot be dispelled. The priest can animate 1d6 skeletons or zombies in this manner. No. Rigid thinking. The target of this spell must make a save or a spell, randomly wander, attack the nearest person, or stand confused. Let's just give her another healing. And on level 4, she's fine. Okay. She's good. Let's go ahead and rest. My cigarette went out. Oh dear. Was not ready for that. Everybody attack.
Blood.
I am sorely injured.
Oh, Alton.
Let's go to work. I shall be swift
Get out of there with your speed. Oh dear.
Maybe a few lessons in discipline would be appropriate.
What would you have of me? I see.
Ring around the rosy. There we go. Now throw
The
some
battle is joined.
darts. Oh, he's out of darts. Ugh. Okay, let's go ahead and rest. Okay, use an armor. Oh, he still has 4 HP. Darn.
I am needed. Very well.
Get in there and fight.
Be careful where you point that thing.
Get your katana out. Nice. Free XP. Most random battles, actually. Oh, not when it's like that, though.
Ready. Your wash is forfeit in your blood.
Let's go to understood.
Take time.
I'm here.
You have my ear.
What would you have of me?
Will we get a break from them and be able to rest? It's 3 in a row. Probably have a very high chance of spawning on this floor. Yeah.
What is your command? With haste.
I am need. I should be
I'll
swift about it.
split you in two.
What exactly do you hope to accomplish
You
by
want a taste
this?
of this?
I stand right.
Alright, get out your Morning Star and beat them.
Ready? Very well.
I'm needing a healer.
Up. I chose to just let it play out. Let's get in a position they can't infiltrate just in case. Must be a sky-high random encounter percentage on this floor. There we go. Alright. Let's see how long we've been playing. 46 minutes. Wow, did that fly? No, don't go up yet. Don't go up yet. We go up in the next episode. I want to say thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. This is the first of the new batch, so 4 more to come. I'll see you in the next one. We'll head up these stairs in this tower and see what's going on. Much love, peace, and joy, guys. Take care.